Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times to book your spot.
Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy HumbleAli2times, you feel me? Back in the video, man, for me, follow the Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Now look, Zach Spitz talking about, you say you want change, but do you? Now look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to the Most High for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing information on me, for me, no cap. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. I literally take energy out of y'all say to come rock me, show me love and support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, and good positive feeling towards everyone always deeply. If you want to buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. Link is going to be in the description and in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and get ready into the video. So look, right? You say you want change, but do you? A lot of times, bro, we say we want change, right? We want to do things for the better, right, etc. But the thing is, bro, with leveling up in life, you're gonna have to be uncomfortable, bro. And the thing is, a lot of times we ask celebrities or we ask people that we get inspired or that we look up to, you know, how did you do this? Or how did you become so wealthy? Or how do you maintain this? Or how are you doing this and that and that? Being uncomfortable. And other things as well. But one of the main things is being uncomfortable, bro. Right? You see what I'm saying? Michael Jordan won 6 rings, and one of the reasons why was because he was doing things that was uncomfortable. Staying at practice after practice is already over. Still putting in extra reps, getting in extra work, getting extra time, right? Etc. Watching more film, right? So, you know, you're gonna get tested, bro. We get tested every day. And, you know, when you're in the process of changing, when you're changing, you will get tested. Are you really going to change like you said you were? Or are you not going to change? Respectfully. Excuse me. And the thing is that it's up to you if you are going to change, bro. It's up to you if you're going to change. It's up to you if you're going to be uncomfortable. The thing is, bro, be uncomfortable so you can get back comfortable. What this means is that get uncomfortable, do the things that you don't feel like doing. So once you complete these tasks, once you complete a certain amount of tasks, now you can get back comfortable in doing the things that you are now doing. And one of the main reasons why you're doing those things is because you did the uncomfortable things. For an example, people who are rich or are making a lot of money, they'll continue to keep making money until they get to a certain point, and then they'll retire, and then they'll spend the rest of their life chilling, more relaxed, taking more vacations, you know, maybe spending more, etc., 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 right? So it's important and it's imperative to create a new version of yourself, right? Life is very similar to a video game. You can create another version of yourself. If there's something that you don't, excuse me, excuse me, if there's something that you don't like about yourself, you have the opportunity to change your perception. In other words, you have the opportunity to change something within yourself, right? Now, that may not necessarily go exactly how you may want it to go all the time, right? Now, another thing is too, right? Do you really want to change? Do you want to go through, are you somewhat okay with going through those uncomfortable moments? Right? Are you okay with having to maybe not be around his family as much? not be around friends as much, not be around women and men as much, not getting a lot of rest while still getting up early, etc., etc., etc. So a lot of times when we're asking people, how do they have the things that they have? One of the main reasons is because they were uncomfortable, right? For a diamond to be what it is, it has to be uncomfortable. You got to put pressure on it. You see what I'm saying? Right? For you to clean a shoe and to get that shoe to be more shiny and to be more bright, you got to put pressure on it. Right? You see what I'm saying? The thing is that, like I said, bro, life is like a video game. Right? You have the options. You have the option to change. You have choices. You have free will. You can change your life for the better. Everything that you imagine, everything that you fantasize on, how about instead of only fantasizing and only imagining, how about we actually create it in this reality? You've already created it in this reality. Let's create it in this reality. Let's create it more in this reality. Because you've already started to create it in this reality. It's already being formed in this reality. It's already created in this reality. It's about creating it more, etc. A lot of people think for their manifestations to work, they have to physically see it. It has to be in the palms of their hands. But in reality, your manifestation is already working. It's imperative to stop thinking that your manifestation isn't working just because it's not in the palm of your hands or you don't physically see it at the moment. Right? Like I've said before, if I haven't said it before, I'm going to say it now. You have, sometimes in life, you have to do things that you've never done to get something that you've never did. Right? So to get something that you've never, to get something, you might have to do something that you've never done before. Right? And the thing is, hard work is important as well. When it comes to change, hard work is important. It is very, 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 very imperative. But a lot of times we get the misconception of hard work, and we do that in the wrong, incorrect ways. Right? For an example, working a 9 to 5. A lot of people really work really, really hard on that 9 to 5. Excuse me, but this isn't something that you truly want to do. In other words, this isn't something that you are truly passionate about. This is not something that you truly, really care about. Right? So why are you going so hard for this job? I'm not telling you, nor am I suggesting you to go to work and just don't do any work at all, don't try at all. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is I don't recommend you to try really, really hard at your job. Especially if this is something that you don't actually want to do, you don't actually have a passion for it, you're doing this for a check, I do not recommend you, then I do not recommend you to try really, really hard at that job. Right? So yes, hard work is important, it's imperative. But it's also about, what are you going hard at? Are you working hard on yourself? Or are you working hard for another person's business that could fire you at any given moment? Right? Are you working hard on yourself? Or are you working, or are you trying to work hard on this relationship with this woman that isn't even your girlfriend? Isn't even you're not even married to this woman. You're not even married to this man. This man isn't even your boyfriend. Right? I'm not saying have I don't care mindset. I'm saying working hard is important, but work hard in the areas that you need to be working hard in. Why are you overly working hard in areas that you don't need to work overly hard in? Are you truly, really benefiting from working hard in these lanes over here that you don't really actually have a passion for? You see what I'm saying? But in these lanes over here, you have a passion for these things. You really love these things. You have a deep understanding for these things. But When you are working hard, I recommend you to go at your own pace. I recommend you to have good balance. I recommend you to not overly do it as well. Just because you're working hard, I don't recommend you to overly do it, right? Working hard doesn't necessarily always mean, oh, I worked on my business for 8 hours straight. That is a form of working hard, but another form of working hard can be, I worked on my business for 2 minutes. You know why both of them are still working hard? Because they thought on it and they took action and did it. That's a form of working hard, right? That person could have took 2 minutes to work on their business, but if that person took 2 minutes to work on their business and they really gave it a lot of energy and really, really tried, that's working hard. Now, if that person just sat there and worked on our business for 2 minutes but wasn't really trying, wasn't really giving it a lot of energy, a lot of focus, then that might not be a form of working really, really hard, right? Remember, time isn't real. Numbers aren't real. I mean, not numbers aren't real. Time isn't real. Minutes aren't real. Seconds aren't real, etc. You see what I'm saying? So, respectfully, before I end up this video, change is going to be hard. Not just hard, it's going to be very, very difficult at times. It's not going to always be difficult. It's not going to always be hard, but there are going to be times where it's going to be very, very hard. And it's going to be very, very different. It's imperative to positively remind yourself of why you started this journey, why you started this new chapter. And if you mess up, you make a mistake, learn from the mistake. Maybe if you're going to question the mistake, I recommend you to question in positive ways, in positive forms, or in a positive way or in a positive form, right? And how can I move on more strategically? How can I move on more efficiently? How can I move on more positively, move positively, move directly in positive energy more, right? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, and like I've said before, life is a roller coaster, but the good thing is you're the one controlling your roller coaster. Look, man, I love y'all, man. It's my love always deeply. And I catch y'all for on the next one, man. Peace.